So, how do you take one single creative idea and blow it up into a global empire? We're going to break down the exact blueprint for that, and we'll be using the awesome AfroWarriors NFT project as our guide. Right, let's be clear. This is the goal. We're not just talking about launching a product, we're talking about building a powerhouse. This really captures the massive scale of the ambition here. It's all about thinking like an empire from day one. And here it is, the million-dollar question, right? The one that stops so many amazing creators in their tracks. You've got this world-changing idea, but you don't have millions in the bank to build factories or set up global distribution. So what do? What's the move? Well, the answer is a really clever strategic pivot. It's a path that lets you build that empire without betting the farm. So, welcome to the world of intellectual property licensing. This is your secret map to global success. Let's just break this down. You really have two choices. On one side, you can go the direct route. That means super high risk, a massive capital investment, and your focus gets pulled in a million directions by operations and logistics. But on the other side, you've got IP licensing, super low risk, minimal investment, and this is the best part, you get to focus on your creative genius while scaling exponentially. It's a total game changer. So here's the magic of it. With licensing, you get to leverage your partner's money and their infrastructure. You get to focus on what you do best, creating amazing worlds and telling incredible stories. And you can scale your brand across thousands of products all at once, all while earning a steady stream of low-risk royalties. It's kind of the perfect setup. Okay, so where do you start? The very first critical step, and this is non-negotiable. Before you can rent out your castle, you have to build it and make damn sure it's impenetrable. This is all about forging your IP fortress. You gotta think of this as your essential suit of armor. Your copyrights, that's your shield. It protects your original art, your music, your stories. Your trademarks are your banner, your flag, protecting your brand's name, your logos. And patents, well, they can even protect unique inventions, like a brand new way a physical toy interacts with a digital app. All right, once your fortress is secure, it's time to scout the battlefield. See, a great idea isn't quite enough. You need to find your secret weapon, and that's a massive, underserved audience that is hungry for what you've created. And wow, what an opportunity we're talking about here. Over 45 million people in the African diaspora in just the US and Europe alone. This isn't some tiny niche market. This is a monumental community that is craving authentic, empowering representation that honestly has been ignored for way too long. And you're aiming this weapon at a market that is absolutely roaring. The licensed toy market is already a multi-billion-dollar industry today, and it's projected to just explode to over 43 billion globally. The financial upside here is absolutely massive. So how do you actually connect your amazing idea to this huge market? Well, the strategy is a pretty simple three-part play. First, you validate your concepts with your community. You prove there's real, tangible demand. Then, you educate potential partners on the unique value you're bringing to the table. And finally, you monetize by pitching your now proven IP to the right licensees. VEM. Simple. Okay, now we get to the really fun part. Once all the foundations are in place, what does this global empire actually look like? Let's just dream for a second and explore the sheer breadth of what's possible. It all starts with the stuff fans can actually touch and hold. We're talking highly detailed action figures, cute plushies, role-play gear so kids can actually become their heroes. You've got high-end statues for serious collectors, even board games and card games to expand the universe. And from there, the brand starts to become a part of their everyday life. T-shirts, hoodies, backpacks, phone cases. But you don't stop there. You gotta think bigger. Comic books that dive deeper into the lore. In animated series, feature films, video games, the universe just keeps expanding across all media. And this is where things get truly innovative, where you bridge the physical and the digital worlds. I mean, imagine QR codes on toys that unlock exclusive NFTs, collectibles with NFC chips that connect to an app, or even augmented reality packaging that brings the characters to life right in your living room. This is the future, right here. But what's the glue that holds all of this together? The absolute key, the one lesson we can learn from giants like Marvel, is a strong story Bible. A rich, detailed guide to the lore, the characters, the world's rules. That is your single most powerful asset. It's what turns a random collection of products into a universe people want to live inside of. Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This epic vision, it sounds a little overwhelming, right? Like a 10-year plan. But it doesn't have to be. The journey begins not with some giant leap, but with a focused 90-day sprint. Let's make this feel real. So here's the game plan. In your first 30 days, you build your foundation. You finalize those IP registrations and you draft that all-important brand Bible. For the next 30 days, it's all about outreach, researching the right partners, contacting them, and by day 90, you are in engagement mode. You're attending industry fairs, you're taking meetings, and you're starting that follow-up process to lock in those first deals. And you have to remember the whole point of this entire process. It's not just about revenue or market share. It's about building something that lasts, something with real, lasting cultural impact. It's about building a legacy. So, there you have it. The blueprint is on the table. The strategies are proven. The opportunity is absolutely massive. All that's left is the one question that really matters. What empire will you build?